Good day. It's 25 July, a little bit after noon, about 12:15, and we're about 86 degrees in the shade in Germany, which is pretty good temperature considering it's supposed to hit. It's possible at parts of Germany that's going to hit over 100 degrees today, which is pretty rare. However, over 100 degrees in Germany for chili peppers. So I want to focus on the chili peppers today. Are fantastic. Chili peppers love the heat, especially the Carolina Reaper over there and the one back in the corner here, my ghost pepper. So they love the heat. You just got to make sure they don't get too dry. I don't have big pots for these. I did this on purpose to keep the chili plants relatively small for a balcony. However, according to some tips on YouTube, I did prune these to make them bushy and short to better accommodate a balcony, and the results are pretty darn good at this moment. I'm pretty satisfied. I've got quite a few chilies in the Carolina Reaper, especially the ghost pepper, are known to drop buds, and they've dropped a lot of buds. However, with a little help from a Q-tip, I've done some manual pollination, which has helped to produce some fruit. If you look closely enough, you can see there's a ghost pepper right there hanging, and there are more in there. Just don't want to move the plants in this heat today, stress them too much by moving them. But these are the Carolina Reapers. As you can see, there are many of them. As I move the camera around, they're kind of camouflaged a little bit right now because they blend in with the other green from the leaves. But in about a couple of weeks or so, those first couple of peppers will be turning a bright red, and you can tell they just look evil, don't they? They just look evil. And what's nice today, even though it's nice and warm, I do have a lot of little insects flying around. This helps with pollination, so I don't have to use the Q-tip as much. No wind today, so I'm happy the insects are here to help me with some pollination. And a little focus on the mini chili. I've already eaten the red ones off of there, so you can't see the red ones really from today. Well, you maybe see one or two in there somewhere. There's one, I think, right there. You can see it, fiery red. But those are great. Yeah, you throw 5 or 6 of those in a bowl of chili. Perfect. Here's that Tex-Mex I was talking about earlier, and that it is just getting full of chili peppers. Here's one with a blossom end on it. I just like to pull those blossom ends off, make sure there's no rot or anything. If it does all of a sudden get, all right, yeah, look, you can kind of see how big they are here. Oops, get that leaf out of the way, so you can see how big those Tex-Mexes are getting. And again, these are about in the range of what you would expect for a jalapeno as far as heat goes, but maybe it's just a bit hotter. They're rated at 1 point higher on the heat scale than the jalapeno is, and these will get fiery red as well. And this was just your average chili pepper plant, about a cayenne type plant. They're not they're a little bit bigger than what you would expect from a cayenne chili. They're rated on a 5, right in the middle. But these are perfect for everyday use if you like to eat hot and spicy. And yeah, I think you can see it pretty good. Some of the leaves are starting to droop. I'm going to have to water these here shortly. It's one of the things when you have small balcony with smaller pots, you have to make sure you check that water a little bit more. But here, I wanted to concentrate on this one right here. This is the Fireball, and I've already tried 2 of these peppers, and let me tell you, Nice and fruity when you first start. They're beautiful peppers. They're, I mean, fire red. I don't know if you can see that. The sun's not shining directly on me at this moment. It's a little bit in the shade. But they are, don't let them trick you. You think, oh, I can eat this, no problem. And about after 30 seconds of being in your mouth, the heat just builds and builds. And I was surprised how hot these get. And with a little bit of stressing, purposeful stressing at that, if I'm at home, I will let the leaves droop a little bit before I water. And what the stressing of the pepper plant does is it increases the heat. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. But that said, of course, they come nowhere near the heat of these. On a scale of 1 to 10, these are like a 20. These are just outrageously hot peppers over here. So I'm just, you know, praying for the pepper gods and those people out there who complain about global warming. Well, here I am, a chili head, wanting palm trees in the middle of Germany. So, because these are great for chilies. Not taking the political stand one way or another. I think those people who out there already know my opinion about that stuff. And I will be eating some. I'll be bringing some of these with me to America for my brothers and sisters. And hope you all enjoy. I have to dry them out though, 'cause I won't be able to take them fresh. See you then. Ciao.